Mother pushes her little daughter onto train tracks in Argentina. What? Why would any mother do this? Well, apparently she was trying to avoid paying for their tickets. Before she puts her daughter on the tracks, you can see her looking around. She should have been less concerned with being caught and more concerned with the fact that the train was headed their way. This is just crazy. She was about to climb down herself, but then noticed the train was pulling into the station. You think there's no way her daughter is still alive, but luckily she tucked herself into a nook to avoid being crushed by the train. Thank God this kid is smart. I don't care how expensive train tickets might be, nothing is worth risking your child's life. Then onlookers start to realize that a child is on the tracks and panic sets in. Thank goodness this little girl was fine in the end, but she could have been crushed by the train or electrocuted, so thankfully none of that happened. Hello everyone and welcome back on this beautiful Friday. I'm Court McGinley. As always, we have a lot of interesting news stories headed your way. I also want to remind you to stay tuned until the end as I will be answering some questions and reading comments. Also, feel free to leave any questions or comments you may have for me in the comment section of this video and I will answer those next week. And also in the next week or two, Landon and I will be making a weekend video, so that's very exciting. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into the news. So just when we were giving up hope of Starbucks coming out with a new holiday drink this year, they snuck this one up on us. This is a Snickerdoodle hot cocoa, and apparently this cookie classic meets cold weather favorite is delicious. This drink is made up of hot cocoa with steamed milk, white chocolate mocha sauce, cinnamon, and dulce syrup. Then it's topped with whipped cream and some cinnamon sugar. It is now officially a part of the handcrafted hot cocoa beverage, along with peppermint hot cocoa, salted caramel, and white chocolate. Definitely need to try this one. If you've already tried it, then let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Next, with 2016 coming to an end, I'm gonna go back in time and remind you guys of all the crazy 100 layer challenges that happened this past year. This crazy trend started on YouTube and it went viral. Before we knew it, people were loading up their faces, nails, and bodies with some pretty weird substances. For example, we had the 100 layers of nail polish challenge. I believe this was the one that officially started it all. Simply Nailogical started this trend, which prompted bloggers to paint on 100 coats of nail polish. Then all of YouTube got involved. There were 100 layers of foundation, 100 layers of liquid lipstick, 100 layers of hair extensions, 100 layers of bangs, 100 layers of highlighters, and 100 layers of clothes. Then there were some pretty painful ones, such as 100 layers of hot wax and 100 layers of fake tanner. Then we got hit with some really disgusting ones, such as 100 layers of cum. Yeah, we saw a lot of things we didn't need to see thanks to this challenge. Next, the Olympics have officially announced that cheerleading is a sport. This is very exciting, but this doesn't necessarily mean that cheerleaders will be going to the 2018 Olympics. However, this does mean that the cheerleaders' governing body, the International Cheer Union, will receive at least $25,000 every year and have the opportunity to apply for additional grants. This period of recognition will last for 3 years, and during this time, the IOC executives can vote to fully recognize the sport. And then it's at the point the ICU can petition it to be included in the games. Then if the petition is approved, then cheerleading will become an official Olympic sport. This year, the International Olympic Committee voted to add several other sports as well, such as skateboarding and surfing. So perhaps in these next few years, these new sports will be added in. Next, the Baywatch trailer is out. Yeah, I know you ladies are just as excited as I am. I mean, it's just full of Zac Efron and Dwayne Johnson abs. What more do you need in life? This trailer is a solid 2 minutes long, so that is great. Through this trailer, we learn a lot about the main plot of the movie. It looks funny, yet pretty intense. And I'm not gonna keep you guys in suspense any longer, here's a quick clip.
Welcome to Baywatch. Why are you grabbing me so tight?
Why does she always look like she's running in slow-mo?
You see it too?
Speaking of movies, it's now that time of the week where I let you know what super cool, awesome movies are hitting box office this weekend. And we have Office Christmas Party and Miss Sloane. Alright, let's start off with Office Christmas Party because Christmas. This movie is rated 14A and it's a comedy, and it has an A-list cast including Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston, Olivia Munn, TJ Miller, Kate McKinnon, and Jillian Bell, among others. In this movie, we follow an uptight CEO who just happens to be the sister of the branch manager. And when she's unimpressed with how her business has been running, she threatens to shut down the branch. So in order to land a big client and impress his sister, the manager throws an epic Christmas party. But soon enough, the party gets way out of hand. I saw this movie yesterday and it's actually really good. Next we have Miss Sloane. This movie is rated 14A and it's a thriller. In this movie there's an ambitious lobbyist who is notorious for her unparalleled talent and her desire to win at all costs. She faces off against a powerful gun lobby in an attempt to pass a gun control legislation, which ends up putting her own career at at risk. And now it's that time of the week where I answer you guys' questions and read comments, so here we go. AJ Styles fan says, Courtney, I love your Vlogmas. Well, thank you so much, and for any of you who want to check out my Vlogmas vids, just head on over to Court McGinley Vlogs. I now have 9 uploaded and they're pretty great and hilarious if I do say so myself. So if you want to head over, check them out and subscribe, it would make my day. And leave a little Christmas emoji so I know you're from the LP family. Arvin Ashok asks, if you want to become a mythical creature, what creature would you become? I'd probably have to say a unicorn because they're pretty awesome and so colorful and they can fly. Amazing combination. Max Mulaney asked, what was the first video game you ever played? It was a Sonic the Hedgehog game. I just remember loving it, and the little fox character, I remember thinking it was so cute. It was a Sega game, and I remember palm trees and golden rings, and then the boss would fly around in this gray little ship. I spent hours playing that game. Absolutely loved it. Alexa Villarreal asked, would you want to have kids? I do want to have kids. Ideally, I want to have 3 or 4, but we'll see how the first one goes. Finally, Angenique Arthur asked, Courtney, what is your favorite Disney movie? I have so many I love, but my favorite would have to be Beauty and the Beast, of course. Well, there you guys have it. That's all the news stories I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all tomorrow.